adventure begin.
Okay, we're back with Noircomiccreations, and we're still on page 2. I like to put a lot of detail in my drawings, so it takes me a while to ink my pictures. In case this is your first time with me, this is my second issue of my independent comic book, RagingGill, and right now I'm working on trying to ink it. I already finished all my pencils. I did like very rough sketches of this book. I laid out all the pages already. So if you just now joining or catching this page, you can go back and check out some of those some of that penciling I did. I did all 24 pages of this book. I did a very rough sketch of the pages because I knew I was going to come back and had to ink everything, so I didn't do very detailed sketches. I did very loose, rough sketches because I knew I was going to come back and lay in a lot of detail with the inking. So here we are. This is going to be the longest part of doing this book is going to be the inking, because I like to do a lot of cross hatching and stuff like that. I think this is hatching right here. Cross hatching is when you come back and do one of these numbers like that. So I'm just basically hatching. But my whole, I'm just going to do a little bit of this. I probably do most of this off screen because it's just very repetitive hatching, I mean, it is some skill to it, because basically I'm hatching where I would put some shadow or something, shadow areas. That's where you normally do your hatching. Like, because the first book I did, issue 1 of this book, was black and white. And I did it in Infinite Painter. Infinite Painter got a lot of brushes and tools, so if I was going to do this book black and white again, I definitely probably would do the Infinite Painter. Only issue they had, they didn't have a text tool at the time, but they corrected that. They have a text tool now. And plus, I did it on Android. Plus, matter of fact, I use Comic Draw to do my text for this book. So that doesn't even play into me using Procreate instead of Infinite Painter. And I have Infinite Painter on Android. I don't know if they'll let you import or you have to buy it again if you're using it on Apple. I don't know. I do need to put some more veins down here. Let me see how I want to run these veins. This is how I do my veins. Alright, and let's go back and tighten that up with a little bit of eraser. Yeah, so the lines on the top, you let them go kind of thin. Thin these lines. You can even like get some breaks in there. And the lines going under, you leave a little foreshadowing. That's how you draw veins in your arms. You know what? that. That's how you vein up your arms. Put some more veins on this side. You could draw them. You draw it all like you could do it like this, or you could do it like the way I did it the first time. This is another way you can do it. Just add the different veins, you know, add separate veins like that, because what it is you're gonna come back and erase it anyway. So. And then again, you come back. Alright, so this is top line up here, and this is the underline. So you go under, you add some shadow to it. This one. And everywhere where it connects, run into a muscle, you want to add a little bit of shadow, even on the bottom or the top. Running down, you would treat it like underneath. Top. Leave that one. Get a little shadow on the head. Alright, there you go, another veined up arm. That's the way the way I do my veins. And now I gotta put another. How you do the veins. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be long and tedious. I gotta finish doing details, and I haven't even started trying to work out the background in this panel, and I gotta do a lot of shadowing, hatching in this on this image, and still got something, I still gotta touch this one up. Like the veins, I gotta fix those veins. Yep, so I gotta fix that up. But anyways, so what, this is Procreate program right here. This is what I'm doing just before I color it and send it, get it ready to be printed. But before I even, and let me see, if you go back, you see I only got four pages loaded. This is the next page. And we only got 4 pages loaded on here, ready to be inked. So what I want to do is, see, this comic drawer right here, and all right. So this is the I don't know how well you can see. Or let's see, that's Superior. That's just the script right there, Team Black. That's the script for the Team Black. So I got 3 books on it on this program right now. And so we want to get into the RagingGill issue 2 square lighting straight. I guess once I get my lighting straight, I'll be a real YouTuber. Get that lighting straight. But anyways, so comic drawer, you got at the top here, you got my comics, you got right here where you can do a live video. You can do the video while you, I don't know why they have video on here, but anyway, they have video. Then you have your back and forth on your whether you delete something and bring it back and forth and stuff. Traditional digital art, you know, back and forth as far as delete, recall buttons. I guess that's what they are. Then you have your pencil layer, your pen layer, and your text layer. This is where you would add your text and stuff like that layer. But anyways, back on the pencil layer. And then you have your layers, your different layers of the sketch that you're doing. And then right here you have all your pages for your book. You know, because this has it set up where you're working on a book, you can lay out all your pages so you go from one page to the next as far as working out all your pages for your comic book. So, let me see, I only got, see, that's the second page that we saw that I was working on. This is the third page. You know, these are sketches, so you can't hardly see them because they're sketches. But that's already exported to the. Alright, that's page 3. And this is page 4. These pages are already imported into Procreate. I don't think 5 is, oh yeah, I didn't finish page 5. That's why I haven't imported to Procreate. So this is page 5. Let me see if I can remember how to. Okay, so what you do is you have a wrench tool on the side here. You click on that wrench tool and it brings up another box. You know, and on the box it has different things on here, and it has one that says show. It says show comic. So right now I have it clicked for comic, so it's just showing the comic book page. And if you click, you have both, where it will show the script and the page. And then it just has script, where it just show the comic script. And so the script is when if you were just typing your script, you would just do your script. And you would go through your script like this. As you can see, I have the whole script done for this book. But when you're ready to import your script into your pages, you click both. And that way it will load up your script and your comic book page. And see, this is page 5. So what you do is you find, all right, that's page 5 on my script. And see, panel 1 is done. I have panel 1 done. And so when you have your script laid out, you lay your script out by your panels. You have your words that's been said per panel. So you can just go to, you can import your panels too if you don't have your panels laid out on your page. You can actually lay your panels out with this script program too. So we're on panel 2. Panel 2 we have, see, I don't think that's supposed to be on panel 2. See, panel 3, oh, panel 2 have wording, but I think I'm going to put that in somewhere on panel 1. See how you can just import that straight from your script into your comic book page. Yeah, see, there you go. Alright. I like that where that is. I'm gonna leave that there, and that should have been. It pushed me back up to page 1. I'm on page 5. Okay, so that said panel 2, but that actually should have been part of panel 1. So panel 3, I think something's missing on here on my script. So what I'm gonna do is, all right, we're gonna skip panel 2 for panel 3. This is Comlink talking. This is the character Comlink right here. So we're gonna import the text for Comlink. And we try to find the best place to put the word balloon. Okay, that'll work for me. Alright, and we'll go to panel 4. Panel 4 is caption. So what that means is when you got a caption, that's actually word box. Let's see if I can. Trying to see if it. Do I want to run it over, or do I squish it up like that? Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. That's gonna have to work for me. Yeah, that's gonna. That's panel 3, 4. All right, we're going with panel 5. Panel 5 is another caption. That would be down here. I like the look of that. Okay, I like that better. Okay, we on panel. That's panel what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we on panel 6. Another caption. That's 6 and 7. Another caption. We'll just keep importing the captions over because this seems to be like mostly captions. Okay. I don't know, can y'all see? Y'all following along? I'm gonna finish this page and then we're gonna import it over to Procreate and then we're gonna call it a video. Okay, so alright. I still gotta find out what's missing there before I import this over. Which means I have to find the script on this. Okay, panel 8. That'll work. Okay, so that's how you import your so if you have your whole script done, you're just taking your script and importing it to your pages, So okay. Alright, let's go. Let me show you how you go about okay, let's see. Change pages. Okay, wait a minute. First, alright, I'm gonna show you how you import your sketch page into the program. Once you've done your sketch and you upload it to your cloud or whatever, or your computer, or some way that you can import it into your iPad. However you put your pictures on your iPad, or yeah, we're working with Apple right now. Eventually I might get around to showing you how I imported pictures and stuff into my my Android when I used Infinite Painter. But right now, because this program right here, they don't even have this on Android. I think they have it on your computer, but not Android. But anyways, so you click the tool, you go back to show where it has comic, both, or script, and now you want to go back to comic. That way it's just showing your comic book pages. And alright, you click tool, you get rid of that. And so now you're back to your pages. As you see, you can skip through. Right, and that's the page we just did. So you see, these are pages that we haven't done yet. Okay, so now this is the last page that we imported. Alright, so on this program, if you go over here to your pages, it shows you all your pages that you have for your book. So what you do is you tap on the empty space next to your last page, and then see, it's going to ask you, do you want to lay out panels? So you can lay out your panels now if you don't have it. But if you already have a page laid out like we do, you're going to click no. Oh, you want to have it, I'm sorry, got it on the wrong thing. I had it on text. You got to make sure it's on your script, your sketch layer, your pencil layer. That's where I went wrong. So, when you have it on your pencil layer, what you're going to do is you're going to hold it down, and it's going to ask you some things. Select all, translate, select layer, paste image. So you want to click paste image. Then here, so you want to go to paste image from your photos. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring up your sketch photos. So once it brings up your sketch photos, you want to import your next page. See, if you look here, I have all my pages here from where I drew them, and I import them into my photos, my Google Photos, which I downloaded into my iPad. So, all right, the next page would be this one here. And lucky me, it lined it up perfectly. So, alright, so that's in there. We good. So you just tap away from it to seal it, to seal it in there to make sure it's in there. You don't want to start moving it around, then it'll be out of alignment. So that's how you import your pages. So you go to the next one, click no, and paste the image, photos. When photos pop up, you find the next page, which is page, nope, that's not it. So if that's the wrong page, you just hit the back button. The next page is this one here. Page 15. Yep, lined up perfectly. We good. Next page. You hit add a page. Do you want to lay out panels? Nope. Right, paste the image in again. We need page 16. Alright, and that would be this one here. Page 16, yep, I'm good. That's all the pages in here, so we don't have to import any more pages into Comic Draw. So now all we have to do is work on setting up the text to the pages. And once we finish adding all the text on all the pages, then we can import them into Procreate. Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna try to. Is this the right page? First, we gotta go to the text page. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can remember how to import this. I think you share current page. See, once you hit the little wrench tool, it'll pop up share and print. I believe that's how you send it to the printer. Share current page. Sharing current page is like if you want to import this into another program. So you click share current program. And then it says send a copy, open in another app. So it asks you, do you want to open this page in another app? And you want to click open in another app. And then this pops up. Choose the format that you want to share this as. And you want to share it as, I think you're supposed to share it as a PS, like Photoshop. That way you can still change some of the, choose how to send. Alright, so we want to send this to, no, so I want to send this to Procreate. Oh, right there. So you want to click Procreate. So now it says it's sending to Procreate. So there you go. It's done. So now you can open Procreate. There you go, your file is in Procreate. And see, now that it imported over to Procreate, you can start inking it. Doing your ink. And see, the good thing is, you still have layers. You have the lettering layer, and then you have the sketch layer. So it separates your lettering from your whistling. So you don't have to worry about inking over top of your lettering. So you could just take away the lettering, ink the page, and then bring the lettering back as long as you ink it under the lettering. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I probably have to import this page again because I got to figure out what's missing. And then I'll add what's missing, and then I'll import it again into Procreate. But there you go, guys. That's what we got to do. So I'll figure that out and probably finish this page, and then we'll work on the next page, lettering the next page and importing that. And so we're gonna letter the whole book and import it over to Procreate before we get into seriously inking every page. So you might see me ink a little bit, and then we'll work on importing pages into Procreate. Alright, so there we go, guys. That's where we at. Until the next video.